Well, it's 10:01, and I think it's a good time to start the Ealing Business Expo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. It's a sunny morning in Ealing in West London, and we're expecting people to join us from all over the world, from the UK and from Trinidad and Tobago, from Grenada, from Ireland, from parts of Europe. You know how the Zoom works. If you want to put something in the chat to say hello and where you're joining us from, that would be great. I mean, 2 years ago, we were here for a similar but different Ealing Business Expo in 2020. And, when I started planning this expo, we all are.
Hi.
It's one thing being on one side of the computer, just taking in. It's something else being on the other side, and you just think, oh my gosh, I forgot I've got to do all these things. Yes. So when we started off organizing this expo, we weren't even sure what was going on, if there was going to be a new variant of coronavirus, if we're going to have the Pi variant, or what's the one starting with the letter R? We were still thinking that there would be something happening. And so that's why we decided to have the 2 days, one online and one in person. So that if we suddenly had to switch to one, we would, if we suddenly had to switch back to the online, it would be easier than if we were just organizing an in-person one. So we are here for this online one today. It's good to welcome people who might find it difficult to attend on the in-person event. And then tomorrow we'll be meeting up at the DoubleTree by Hilton on Ealing Common, which is set to be quite exciting. The amount of people that have signed up already is quite exciting. So I don't know if anybody got a chance to look at the expo guide and the schedule for the event today. It's all there on the I've put the links on the various social media. So if you have a chance to look at it during the day, you're probably all signed up to Eventbrite, so you would have got my messages saying, my email saying where everything is and what's going to be happening when, all of that. So have a look in the email, have a look in the social media to keep track of what's going on during the day. So for the next, it'd be nice now to have a couple of minutes to say thank you to our sponsors, the people who have put the cash in and put the good vibes in to make sure that we are able to have this event, because nothing comes free, and we have things cost money, and we need that money. And we're very grateful to the organizations that have been able to support the Ealing Business Expo once again. I would like to start. We'll have a couple of our headline sponsors saying thank you for attending, just to say a couple of words to welcome us all. I'd like to start with Carol, and then go to Alexander, and then I can see Vitor from Makesworth, and okay, let's start with Carol Sam from Ealing Council, who has been supporting this event from day one, from 2015. Carol.
That long. Hi, good morning, everyone. And I get to go first, which is a rare thing. So my name is Carol Sam, and I'm the...
Sorry, let me see, who do I need to mute?
That looks excited. It's like you're in
the bush. Go ahead, Carol. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. I'm the Business Growth and Limited Investment Manager at Ealing Council. So I am really, and as Carlene said, we've been supporting this event since its inception. I'm really excited to be here virtually, and really looking forward to seeing many of you in the flesh tomorrow for real life. So just a few words about Carlene, actually, and the expo. I think it's, and she gets shy when I say this, but I do really think it's down to her resilience and hard work, and the fact that she always delivers on the Expo year after year, even in challenging times, and even when we had the lockdown and it had to be done virtually. And, you know, she continues to be supported by her sponsors like Ealing, her exhibitors, and the business community who know that they can rely on her for the event being a success, either virtually or in the flesh. I think it's become a kind of key calendar event because people always want to know, you know, when is it happening? And at Ealing, we are really proud to be supporting Carlene. We know how important it is for home-based businesses and small SMEs to really get that exposure and make the connections, and it can make all the difference to their business. I think from conversations with Carlene last week, she said we're expecting between 200 and 300 visitors on the day virtually, and so collectively virtually, and tomorrow. So it's a great opportunity for people to make new contacts and really to engage. So it just leaves me to say, I hope everyone has a really successful day virtually and in the flesh. And just a point to note, I think in terms of making contacts, if you come across a business or a person, don't think actually what can they do for me. Reframe the question in terms of how can I add value to that person? How can I add value to that business? And I think the dynamic shift, and often you can get a lot more positive results. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. And definitely we'll continue to be working together. We have some exciting things that Carol will be talking about over the next 2 days that we'll hopefully light up the business community some more. I had said Alex Pemberton from TechCrick Hosting. Would you like to say a few words? Thank you. And after that, Vitor and then Bassam from A2 Dominion. Thank you.
Yes, sure. Good morning, everyone. It's really good to see you all again. Some familiar faces and some faces that I don't recognize, but they look great. Ealing Business Expo. It's always really exciting to be a part of the expo. I think the first year I was a part was 2016, Carlene, maybe. Yeah, so we've been making websites, we've done hosting and providing domain names and stuff like that, and just giving Carlene as much support as we can. So I guess one of the most important things for me why I like supporting this event is really just the energy and the good vibes and the sense of community that we get. And I'm always inspired by Carlene because she really brings Ealing together. I say she's the #1 Ealing, Lady of Ealing is what I call her sometimes. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to meeting everyone tomorrow as well and hearing some really interesting business stories. I think something that's really important at these events is to have a follow-up after the event and take the conversation a little bit further and solidify some of the connections that we've made as well. So that would be my advice sort of do once the event's ended. So I hope everyone enjoys today and tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, hopefully.
Thank you very much, Alex. And we so many things we've worked on besides the expo, and seeing you change from Acton Business Expo back to Ealing, and it's just so much growth in your business. It's good to see. So thank you very much, Alex from TechCrick. Vitor, and would you like to say a few words about Makes Worth, just to introduce where you are?
Hi everyone, good morning, and thank you for joining us, and thank you for inviting us as well. We are very happy to be one of the sponsors, and basically we are Maxwell Accountants. We are practice based in Harrow and Ealing. We have branches in Ealing as well. So we participated as one of these participants in a couple of years back, and met Carlene and the team. And we were very excited with the networking events that followed up. So what we wanted to now say is give back to the community, and we like the way the businesses come together to help each other out and also their own clients. So these kind of events are really useful and in a way helpful to the businesses to grow to help the business grow means the community grows, right? The Ealing community and the local people around it. So I think it is really important. We need to have this get organized, although we cannot be there physically due to COVID and other logistical issues. But using Zoom and any other technological facilities, it's really good for us. We can connect in this way. In terms of any tips we want to give, we are growing business, and we have seen lots of business grow in the COVID and in these difficult circumstances. We have seen businesses fall down as well. It's like they haven't been able to succeed. So we can learn from the mistakes. What we want is try to focus on your customer, give them the best service as you can, and then try to focus on your team, because you cannot do everything on your own. And then also, lastly, I would say try to make a maximum use of the technology that is there, such as now we are using Zoom. So I think these are the very important factors that you can help your business grow, help your clients, and then help yourself at the end of the day. As for our observation, Ealing is a vibrant community with lots of businesses. I know lots of people cannot come into this meeting as if it was a physical meeting, but even though we don't see many people in the online presence, there are huge community on the street, on the market. So it is a really good environment, and we need to make most of it. So I would like to keep supporting it. Maxwell wants to keep supporting this kind of business activities. The individuals, sole traders, the limited companies, the high street retailers, non-profit organization, everybody needs to come together so that we can support each other. So that's our message, and that's what we are about. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Rakesh and Vitor. Good to hear from you, and we will keep in touch, definitely. I know we have, sorry, just to derail the conversation for a second, I'm just trying to figure out how to get rid of a problem character in the, this is what happens when you put the link out on social media, because then you're open to, if you see that character come up again, I'm going to try to get rid of them, but stay with us, we'll sort it out. Bassam, would you, where did Bassam go? Would you
I'm here, Carlene. Yeah.
Sorry, it's because you turned off your camera.
Over here, behind you.
Hello. All right. Bassam, would you like to tell us, tell us some good words on Monday morning?
Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much, Carlene. So I'm Bassam Mahfouz. I'm here as one of the heads of community investment at A2 Dominion Housing Association. We're one of the two largest social housing providers in the borough. And one of the reasons that we like supporting this event is that we have a number of programs that support our residents to set up businesses through a number of startup programs that we offer our residents. And part of that we see time and time again, that actually a sort of running theme is women in business, women in power. And so, we see so many of our female residents come through and set up their businesses. So it's absolutely brilliant to see and support today. And you'll see any of you who are attending tomorrow in person, we'll get to meet a number of those. But it's also brilliant to be able to see and support Carlene in terms of organising this event. So we all know that as part of businesses, and particularly small businesses, the invaluable importance of networking. So this sort of event is just absolutely crucial. So having this back up and running in this new hybrid world that we've got, so both online and in person, is absolutely amazing. And I can't wait tomorrow to get that Carlene Bender business buzz as you walk through the room and feel that in the air. And I think it's just absolutely, we've said thank you to Carlene before, but actually testament to the strength of character, her resilience, as Carol said earlier, of a true Ealing great. So Carlene, I know that, through the pandemic, we've all been through the mill, businesses in particular, but Carlene has been through so much over the past couple of years. So it's an exceptionally happy moment to see you leading us today and tomorrow. And I've got to say, also, I know obviously Yuri, your husband, who's with us this morning, I think Sangeeta says it all with her background this morning of how we feel, and we're all with you on that. So we know how difficult it is for you guys, particularly at the moment. But look, onwards, upwards, and look forward to seeing many of you tomorrow as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's those are some really positive words to launch our 2-day event with, and I'm really grateful for all the the positivity and the good words and the encouragement, and let's keep trying to share that good feeling with one another, so that we can move forward into making business work in the borough, bringing back the buzz. Yes, bring back the buzz. So what I would like to move on to now is, we would move on to the next item scheduled in the itinerary is the first panel discussion, and I'd welcome you all to stay on for that. That's what we're going to be still talking about the pandemic. There is a lot going on in the world, that is true. There is a lot that people are struggling with, but the after effects of the pandemic are still here with us. So we wanted to talk a little bit about